Companies and corporations of all types and sizes face challenges both in their hiring and firing practices, as well as the unknown dramas that can unfortunately follow employees into the workplace. And if your company or corporation has staff that is more outbound than inbound, the risks actually increase. Teaching your people how to recognize and report suspicious, if not dangerous, activity is therefore essential to enhancing the safety of any business as well as its employees. Residential real estate as well as commercial property management can face some rather unique challenges. For residential realtors, the challenge is one of personal safety while showing properties or hosting open houses. For property management, however, the concern shifts more to reducing risk related to tenants, bringing unwanted or even unknown dramas on site that can quickly escalate into violence. Parking lot and parking garage safety also come into play related to tenant safety. Location, location, location is therefore translated into safety, safety, safety. When dealing with the retail, restaurant, and hospitality industries, we're talking about employees that are more at risk due to their heightened interaction with the public, a public that can sometimes become very hostile. Yet another factor is the sometimes odd hours and shifts these employees have that can also put them at risk to predators looking for easy, distracted, or isolated prey. Learning how to recognize and diffuse such situations becomes the objective to help these businesses mitigate their greatest risk, which is its employee safety. Sales and service professionals are another group that can be at a high level of risk due to the fact that A, they're constantly interacting with an unknown public, and B, they're constantly moving targets throughout the daytime and possibly even evening hours. And again, to employers, if you send people out on your behalf, their safety is your responsibility. This is also echoed by OSHA. Those within the medical profession, such as doctors and nurses, as well as front desk, emergency room, and billing staff, often deal with emotionally charged situations and people. Sometimes these emotions can manifest themselves in physical confrontation or even violence if a loved one is not being attended to as quickly as expected, or if bad news must be delivered to a family member regarding their loved one. The fact that their duties often call for odd hours and shifts can also put them at risk for those seeking easy, distracted, and even fatigued prey. Schools and churches are certainly institutions we work with. Typically, we survey what is being done to determine if anything further needs to be done, and if so, what those missing elements might be related to staff, patron, or student safety. Realizing that we're working with nonprofit institutions, I assure you that we will do everything possible to not only help you reduce your risks, but reduce your cost in implementing programs and training as well. College students are far from safe when first moving away from home into their newfound independence. In some cases, they are now even more vulnerable. Learning how to discern friend from foe in social interactions on and off campus, during trips, while on break, as well as dating itself are some of the issues we address for those wishing to make their student body safer. By far, those who best understand the benefits of what we offer and why are those in the human resource, risk management, and insurance arenas. They are the frontline defenders of any company related to what happens with employee safety and how this can legally and financially impact a company. We welcome any of these as well as any combination of these when working to develop an action plan for your company.